Shalom relates to top news. Israel strikes, decimates Hezbollah military leadership. So you have an Israel-Hezbollah situation. It's continuous. Trump explains why he will not accept invitation to debate. So relating to a second debate, you have let me see. Biden meets with the Indo-Pacific leaders as he hosts a summit in his hometown. Haitian lawmakers debunk rumors Trump and J.D. Vance are spreading. That relates to them eating cats and dogs and stuff, spreading nasty rumor upon a certain category groups of people, man. Ghazians deal with aftermath of Israel's afterstrike. So the biggest thing right now is that Israel strike, Israel-Hamas situation with Houthis and all that. That's the big situation right now, man. Pretty much all-out war, man. How lawmakers are burning a blind cold eye to honor a woman's face. You have Brazil bans Elon Musk X, which relates to Twitter. Here's what we know. These are reports. You got a lawsuit relating to the owner of that ship that hit that Baltimore bridge. They're going to be sued. That's what that goes to here. You have, let me see. You have a certain Bay Area, which is San Francisco, trying to move younger people relating to the election to vote. You have former President Donald Trump holds a rally in Wilmington. You had 3 attempts on him, man. New York and where something happened when his in Florida, when he was in Florida, his golf course. And you had the situation when he was he was rallying the first time. So that's 3 attempts, man. Former President Donald Trump holds a rally in Wilmington, I believe that's Delaware, and you see the protective glass. So, whether it's stage or whether it's an actual, real thing, Watching Caribbean you have a possible system that's going to be in the middle of the Gulf starting next week. That'll possibly turn to a tropical storm or hurricane, possibly. You have arms depot in southwest Russia on fire after Ukrainian drone. And there's a report that Putin was threatening NATO relating to Ukraine and weaponry for Ukraine. So the tensions still grow relating to that. So that's quick news, various news reports. We got here, NY Mag Olivia Nuzzi covered RFK Jr. after alleged sexting started. Sexting would be, I believe, texting, pretty much. Scripture talks about, know this in the last days that perilous times shall come. Perilous goes to troublesome, bad, evil times, man. And that's where we're in. We're in times of war, times of unrest, civil unrest, chaos, and different things that's happening across all over the world, man. You have the situation with P. Diddy being arrested. You have a situation with relating to these tapes to see who's relating to. There's a lot of videos talking about having those videotapes, having high people on those tapes, man. So they want to see who's on there because a lot of influential people are on those tapes, man. And some of them don't want to be exposed for doing possibly certain things that being at that P Diddy's function, man. And now there's a reporter saying he's being on suicide watch, man. I've seen a video on that, a few videos. Then you have reports relating to people closest to him, associates, how they can't be, how they're distancing themselves. Even some are not being found, nowhere near being found, so because indirectly, directly, it's going to affect a lot of people, man. So these tapes, whoever is on there, high, from politicians to celebrities, judges, lawyers, whatever the case might be, influential people, they don't want to be exposed because of what's on there, That, and Puff Daddy, relating to those tapes, they're used as a form of insurance and leverage to control and intimidate individuals involved, potentially. So that's his insurance policy, man. So they want to know what's on them things, man. And from Puff Daddy, it'll trickle down to other celebrities, high celebrities next, like the Jay-Z and them types, man. They could be, because at those parties, man, at those functions, a lot of people from high A-list celebrities are at those parties, man. So a lot of people are on those things, and some, they'll do anything to conceal or protect themselves from those things being revealed, man. Let's continue on. You had a report relating to groundbreaking relating to China, relating to AI, artificial intelligence, relating to hospitals, and also doctors relating to that. So groundbreaking stuff. Those are on a report. AI report yesterday I was looking at. You had a situation with these walkie-talkies and pagers used as a weapon for explosive weapons. So a lot of things are going on. That was in Lebanon, Beirut, the capital. You had I seen a report relating to financial aspect, the top 10 relating to the currencies. U.S. was number 10. And the other top 5 were Middle Eastern countries or West Asian countries, top 5. So relating to the currency strength, the U.S. was top 10. And there was a report also relating to, speaking of the U.S. top 10, they're relating to top 10 relating to U.S. healthcare, man, too, as well, man. So various reports, man. So scripture talks about how thou become weak as we. Go to Isaiah 14, talking about that pomp. Pomp is a splendid display. Parts of that splendid display relates to the economical strength and power, man, the sovereignty. That staff is beginning to break, man. That's the financial aspect, man. So the power of U.S. is beginning to decline, man. It's been going downhill, man. And you're seeing that, man. Go to Revelations 18. Talk about thy judgment, thy great mighty city, Babylon, thy great mighty city. In 1 hour thy judgment come. And 18 of Revelations talk about that great mighty city. That's Babylon. That's America, man. AKA America, man. So you see in the decline, the dilapidation, degradation relating to Babylon, man. And from a financial aspect, social, economical, all aspects, you're seeing the breakdown of the fabric, the financial fabric and different aspects relating to being pretty much stretched apart, man. So you're seeing Babylon starting to collapse. Let me get it. Isaiah 14. This is a quick lesson. there was a report relating to microchip manicure, like under the fingernail, a microchip. That was a report back in 3 years ago, 2021. And that microchip under the fingernail, and you can go to Revelations relating to, they're talking about the the microchip or the the microchip, and the NFC would be the near field communications. Different names they have for it, or an intrusive device. So so you're seeing, that was a manicure. Talking about this right here. So your nails can be right here. They call it the smart nail, man. So underneath this, it'd be a chip, man. You can use that nail too, as far as a QR for pretty much identification of certain things, information possibly as well, man. It's pretty much a sticker. And this was a report back in 2021. And so that technology, that smart nail, which would be that little microchip sticker on the nail, technology. So that technology exists, man. So this was just a report relating to that. So you had some actors pass away. This James Earl Jones in '93. You had Maze, the leader from Maze. He passed away at 77. So a lot of celebrities, celebrities particularly, they're dying. So this is just let me get this real quick. Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14. And they all speak and say to thee, art thou become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? So that's Babylon becoming weak, man. They follow the ways and philosophy, the ideologies of Babylon, man. So these countries, scripture talks about these nations becoming mad, man. So thy pomp is a splendid display. Part of that, like I was saying, part of that's the financial aspect and the things that makes what Babylon is, man. Thy pomp is brought down to the ground, which is the grave, and the noise of the vials, and the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. That's decay, deterioration. Art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? And that's the ones in the position of power. Job 9:24, the earth has been given to the hands of the wicked, man. So that's the carnal counterparts in the flesh on earth, man, who are in the position of power, starting with the elites, man, because they rule the world. One who runs the money controls the earth, man, controls the world. How art thou fallen to the ground, O Lucifer, the son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground? Which did weaken the nations. So they weaken the nations through what? The Western philosophy, the ideologies, pushing it upon the other nations, forcing upon on the other nations to follow it, through certain forms of tactics that they made it, the other nations to follow. So they weaken the nations because of that, relating to that Western philosophy. Thou art has said in thy heart, which is the mind, I will send into heaven, I exalt my throne. Scripture talks about Psalms 49:11. Their inward thoughts, which is their minds, which are the hearts, the minds, their houses shall continue forever, relating to their continuation, relating to their rulership. And I will send into heaven, I will exalt my throne. Scripture says, I said, a queen, I shall see no sorrow, man. That queen is the one in position of power, man. and above the stars of God, and I will sit upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. That relates to Babylon. And I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, and I will be like the Most High. That's the whole point. The ones in power on earth, in the flesh form, are trying to be like the Most High, man. Yet thou shalt be brought down to the ground. So the Lord is going to bring down ground. Scripture talks about they shall build, but I shall throw down, man. So they're going to be pretty much brought down to that ground. You know what I mean? Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell in the sides of the pit. The hell can be forms of a ground and condition, man. Condition, for example, war. That's a hellish condition, man. That they see, they shall narrowly look upon thee. So look at them verily and consider thee. Say, is this the man that made the whole earth to tremble and did shake the kingdoms? The kingdoms is the rulers, the realms, the rulerships, man. Because the earth has been given to the hands of them, man. So with the earth, the hammer, the sword, they put fear upon the nations, man, because they were in a position of power, man. You know what I mean? That's why they forced the nations, they forced the nations to follow in their ways, which makes them complicit because they followed in their ways, but out of fear, out of form of intimidation through sanctional aspects and threats of war, man. So different tactics they use to force the nations to comply to their will, man. Read it again. That they see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the whole earth to tremble, that did shake the nation, that shake the kingdoms? Yes, so that's the ones of Babylon in power, man. So this is a few scriptures real quick. I want to give all praise Yahweh Shem Yoshua B'Shem Rakakadash. So there's various reports. Scripture talks about you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See ye be not troubled yet. For nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, there shall be pestilent earthquakes in different places. For these are times of sorrow. So we in the times of sorrows, man. So we in the times of sorrows relating to the end times, man. We in the end times, man. Scripture talks about Romans 13:11. Notice it's high time to wake out of sleep because our salvation may be nearer than we believe. So to be awake from a spiritual aspect, to see that obviously things are changing relating to the society, man. And so a lot of things are happening, man. You know. That being said, I hope this helps. This is Zayal Wolf. I want to give all praise Yahweh Shem Yoshua B'Shem Rakakadash. This is Zayal Wolf. I hope it helps relating to information. Shalom.